Hello everyone and welcome to today's webinar on saving money on your energy bills. My name is Errol and I'll be hosting this webinar on behalf of Cross Keys Homes as part of our commitment to providing our residents with useful information on topics that matter to them. Over the coming months, we will be providing more webinars on various different topics. I think one of them is repairs, making simple repairs in the home. So hopefully other people will be able to join those as well. Today we've got two guests joining us, Emma and Matt from Green Energy Switch. They will be providing lots of tips and advice and guidance and information on the LEAP scheme, which you can put into action in your own home. Don't worry if you miss anything from the information today, because we're going to record the session, be available on our website at a later date, and there'll also be a chance to ask questions at the end of the session. So we'll go over to you, Emma and Matt.
Yeah, no problem. I'm just going to actually share a presentation and I can pop this over to you as well afterwards, just so you can have access to it. So yeah, just to introduce LEAP, it's the Local Energy Advice Partnership, and we cover all of the surrounding area of Peterborough, Rutland and South Cambridgeshire. So as long as you're in those council areas, then we can help. Just go to the next slide. So just to kind of sum up what LEAP is, we're a free service, and our aim is to keep people's homes warm and also to reduce people's energy bills. So what we offer is home visits to provide advice and also easy measures. So just a quick run through of what we can do. So it might be advice on your bills or your supplier, so that would be really tailored to you. It might be referring you for financial assistance if you need a bit more help, and we can make you aware of what help there is available in our local area and in general in the UK. We can do free appliance replacements if you have your own appliances like a cooker, a washing machine, fridge, freezer, and they're broken, then we can look to replace those free of charge. And then we'll also, when we visit you in your home, install free easy measures. So that could be LED bulbs to replace your halogen ones. It might be draft proofing, and I'll go through that a bit more. And then we also, of course, give advice on how to save energy in your home. So the reason we do home visits is that it's really tailored to your exact home. So obviously there are things we can all do generally to cut down on our energy use in our home, turning off our lights, not leaving things on standby, not filling the kettle all the way up to the brim when we're making a cup of tea. But the reason we do the home visits is so that we can look around your specific home and spot things that are, really relevant to you. So it might be how you're using your heating system, the times that you've got your heating on and how high you've got it, or how you're using a water tank if you've got an electric immersion. So all ways that we can save you energy there. So I'll just go into a little bit more detail. And some of this, if you're watching this video, if this is something that you need help with, obviously get in touch with us. So we'll look at your bills and talk to you about your current supplier. So we can give you advice on, obviously it's been really turbulent time for energy, so we'll give you tailored advice on the price rises. We will look at your bills and help you understand any questions you've got around them. We can help you read your meters. So especially, if you struggle getting to your meters or knowing how to make sense of the readings, then we can help you with that to make sure that you always get accurate bills and set you up with that knowledge. We will look at your heating system and make sure it matches. So if you're someone with storage heaters, we want to make sure that you've got the right tariff. And then if you've got a really difficult problem with your supplier, if you're in a debate with them over a complicated issue, trying to dispute a bill, we can speak to your supplier for you and get that sorted for you. And we can also advise on if you've got any debt that's built up and you just don't know what to do about it, then we can absolutely advise you on that and get you set on a plan to resolve that. And then we can also direct you to where you can get some further help with your bills. So especially if you have built up a bit of debt or you're worried that you might not be able to afford your bills when the winters come in, then we can see how we can help. So it might be making sure you're on a lower water tariff if you're eligible. It might be setting up, we work with a company called Income Maximisation, and they can do a benefits check for you and help as well with your supplier if there's sort of an ongoing issue that we can't get sorted during the visit. And we can help you apply for loads of different financial schemes. So whatever's available at the time, we'll know about it and help you apply. So like I said, I'll send over this PowerPoint. So if maybe you don't want to talk to us directly and you'd like to look into these yourself, then these are a list of kind of where you can start. You can look at what the priority services register is, check if there's a lower water tariff for you. It's all worth doing. So like I mentioned, we do have an appliance replacement scheme. So when we come and visit anybody, we will check if you're eligible. If you've got old broken appliances that are, costing you a fortune to run, then we can replace them with energy efficient ones. So our funding comes and goes throughout the year, and we will refer you if you're eligible. And then, of course, the free measures that I mentioned. So these really do add up to save you money over time. So replacing each LED light bulb saves £10 a year. So we can replace up to 10. So that's £100 a year that you could save. It's actually probably more now with the price increases. If you've got radiators, we can put reflective panels down the back of your radiators. There's actually a picture here, and that just reflects the heat back in and makes your radiator more efficient. Like I said, if you've got any drafts coming through your letterbox, if you've got a chimney, we don't see a lot of open chimneys, but or around your windows or doors, we can seal all those up. And then really popular, we've got energy saving extension leads. There's a picture there at the top, and they're controlled by your TV remote, and they just turn everything off that you've got plugged in there. So a lot easier than going around turning everything off from standby. And we've also got remote controlled individual sockets, which can actually really help if, for example, you have a disability and you want to remote control lights or something like that. In terms of our eligibility, it's just listed here, and we've got all of this listed on our website as well. But there's all different types of means tested benefits and disability benefits, child tax credit, for example, or you'll immediately be eligible, even if you don't have any of these, if you have an income in your household of less than £31,000 a year. So try and make it really broad so that as many people can access our help as possible. And then we've just got slightly different criteria for if you do need a new appliance, a new cooker or something like that. And then I'll just pop up our contact details. So you can get in touch with us either on this phone number here, which is free to call, or we've got a form that you can fill in on our Apply for Leap website to really easily apply. Of course, you can get in touch with myself. I can give Errol my email, so you can just talk to me over email as well. So yeah, that's everything that we kind of have to offer. I hope that that's covered everything, but any questions at all? Just stop sharing my screen. Oh, you're just on mute, Errol.
Do you have many people take up the offer? Because there's a lot of free items there that people can use to improve the energy efficiency in their home. Do you have many?
Yeah, absolutely. We do have quite a lot of people getting in touch with us, but we just want to make sure that we reach as many people as possible and make sure that everyone's aware of it so that they don't miss out on the help.
Hmm.